So this bad boy right here is the 7-inch Shun Classic vegetable cleaver. I want to be clear, it is a vegetable cleaver, it's not a meat cleaver. They make two different Shun Classic cleavers, the vegetable and the meat. This is vegetable. Use it to cleave vegetables, to chop squashes, to, I don't know, cut celery if you want to be really hardcore about it. You don't use it to cut through a chicken. And the reason for that, I'll make a different video comparing the two, but a reason for that is that this uses their world famous VG Max steel, while the meat cleaver uses a different steel. That's sort of the main reason. So let's go over exactly why, like all of their knives, this is considered the flagship of all high-end knives. This is made with VG Max steel. I said VG10 earlier, I think, but it's actually made with VG Max, which is actually a notch above VG10, which is the gold standard for high-end knives. So VG Max is a little bit harder, a little bit more resilient, and a little bit better at holding an edge compared to VG10. 61 hardness, and it's ground down on both sides to a 16-degree angle, which is blisteringly sharp. It'll cut through a squash like nobody's business. On top of that, as you can definitely see here, they then put 34 layers of stainless steel around the VG Max blade, which does a couple of things. Number one, you get this gorgeous finish. But number two, it's crazy resilient to pitting, to staining, to rust. It's stainless steel after all, covering the blade. On top of that, it's forged, obviously, like all high-end knives. Full tang, like all high-end knives. This knife is actually very, very heavy, which I like a lot. Like I said, it's meant to cleave through squashes and other really, really hard fibrous fruits. Fibrous vegetables. But the interesting note about it is, aside from being full tang and the black packwood handle, which again is very resilient, that's sort of the key term here, it has an asymmetric handle. Hopefully you can see that here. There's an extra lump on the right side, which, if you're right-handed, fits into the pocket of your palm very, very well. And if you're left-handed, it fits right here into the crevice of your thumb. Either way, it's ergonomic and it works very well. Next thing of note, like all high-end knives, the Shun Classic has a full lifetime warranty. But one thing that other high-end knife manufacturers don't do is offer free lifetime sharpening like Shun does. So if you have a knife like this, which is 7 inches, if you take it to a reputable sharpener, one that actually does it by hand with whetstones, it'll cost you about $5 an inch. So this will be roughly $35 to sharpen. And on top of that, you never really know if they're going to do a good job until you get the knife back. Will they put the right angle on it? Will they do it properly? Or will they wreck your knife? You have no way of knowing until you get it back in your hands. With Shun, you send it to Shun, to the manufacturer, mind you. And since they're the manufacturer, they sharpen it back exactly the way they think it should be done, the way they built the knife in the first place. Not only do they do that, they charge you nothing, which is phenomenal, but on top of that, they look over the knife, and if they see any problems whatsoever, what they do is they send you a brand new knife. I think that's a no-brainer. I'm going to put a link down this below. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, as always, let me know. But otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.